Hi, I'm Rainbow Luna and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about the characters from Zoey 101 because I believe that a few of them were actually on the spectrum. So growing up, I could tell that Nickelodeon was very different from other channels. It looked really gross on so many levels. And now that I'm older and I revisit some of the shows, I'm just like, what the hell were we watching as kids? This is not for kids. This is like for teenagers maybe, but not for kids. And it's just like, who in their right minds approved this? Also, Zoey 101 on Nickelodeon. I mean, yeah, all the shows on Nickelodeon were weird, but Zoey 101 was just a whole different level of wrong for me. It was basically a show for mean girls, for bullies. And Schneider does often write in autistic characters, but he doesn't know that they're autistic. He just thinks, oh, I'm writing in nerdy characters. And in the early 2000s, geek, nerd, dork, they were derogatory terms. It was not really okay to say them. They were insults, and these characters, they were played for laughs. They were ridiculed. The joke basically was, oh my god, they're weird, they're eccentric, ha ha ha. And I never thought it was funny. I wouldn't say that I was offended. I wouldn't say that I found it offensive. Just tedious and annoying. If you have to create a whole character to ridicule just to make your audiences laugh, then it says a lot about you. It says that you're not good at writing comedy. You're just not funny. And I never thought it was funny. I just felt really bad for the characters because they were not in on the joke. They were the joke. So first, I'm going to list their autistic traits and then their portrayal. So first we have Quinn Pensky. She started off as really weird and eccentric.
May I feel your food? So you want to feel if my food is happy or sad, worried, frightened?
I'm frightened.
And yes, her quirks were mainly played for laughs, but there was a lot more to her personality. It wasn't just that. She is extremely gifted in science and she is always working on something and always wants to share her inventions with other people. When you are autistic and you are passionate about something, it will never ever cross your mind that other people might not be interested in the same thing as you. Because when autistics have a hobby, it's a hobby. When we have a hobby, it's just, for us, it's like oxygen. It's like food. It's what makes our world go round. And she is not aware that other people are just not interested in it or that might be annoyed. Quinn is really smart, but she does not know how to relate to others. For instance, when the girls try to help her ask Mark out, she, instead of being flirty, she talks about reptile and really gross things, because that's what she finds interesting. Oh, and she loves to state random facts like, did you know that this and that? Quinn is actually really creative, especially in her hairstyles. And she does not care if the popular kids do their hair this way. She will wear braids and put on crazy hair accessories because she likes it. And then in season 3, Alexa Nicholas, who plays Nicole Bristow, had to leave for obvious reasons. So Quinn became a lot more like Nicole. Despite the fact that she was already dating Mark, she became a bit boy crazy like Nicole was. And because of that, Quinn was no longer the butt of the joke, so they had to bring in a new quirky girl to ridicule. So Stacy. Stacy does not get social cues at all. She is extremely clingy, she overshares. And she does have a speech impairment, which is common in autism. And she is obsessed with things that others find weird, such as cotton swabs. Rewatch the first season and you will see that Quinn was treated more or less the same as Stacy. And I am not saying that they had to be friends with her. You should never be friends with someone out of pity. However, you also shouldn't go out of your way to make them feel unwanted, which is what they did. Another autistic character is Mark Del Figolo. I don't think I've ever seen Mark smile. Maybe smirk once or twice. Other than that, no, not really.
Smile?
I am smiling.
And he also takes things very literally. When Quinn tries to set a romantic mood, he doesn't really know what to do or how to respond.
And do you know what I want?
What's wrong with your lip?
And gradually they gave Quinn a glow up. I personally hate the trope that the nerd needs to be saved by the power of makeup. It's like, your problems are not going to be fixed by putting on a bit of eyeliner. It does not work like that. But that's not what happened with Quinn. She still remained true to herself. It's just that, you know, people grow, people change, so your style changes. For instance, I don't think you were the same person that you were 4 years ago. So this glow up did not feel forced. She was still Quinn. It was fine. Well, Stacy, no growth. None. Just got hit by a car. No lisp. All good. Just lazy writing. Also, why was Quinn the only nerd accepted by the popular kids? Why? In season 1 and 2, their friendship was mostly transactional. Yes, they included her, but only when they needed her. When they needed her brains.
I am Quinn. I must go get a sprocket from my home planet, Dorkon.
So, you guys think I'm a dork?
If Stacy was exploited by them, she would just take it and internalize it, while Quinn actually made it pretty clear that she does not have to put up with Logan or with Zoey or with anyone else. Quinn set some boundaries, and because of that, they respected her more. And Stacy does not have boundaries. She forces herself on people. She forces everyone to accept her, and the more you force people to accept you, the more they pull away. Stacy has clearly faced a lot of rejection in her life, and she's clearly desperate for a connection, and not Quinn. Quinn will know when it's time to just walk away.
Logan was just...
I heard what he was doing. And I heard you all laughing.
And yeah, I know, it can be painful to walk away, but in the end, it actually is a lot more empowering. So I guess Stacy is what Quinn would have become if she did not stand up for herself. So yeah, I think it's interesting when you look at these characters that are so similar. However, they react in different ways, so the outcome for them is different. And if you're wondering, no, I do not like the show. I think it's horrible on so many levels, but I do like the character. I think that it's a cool character. And yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Blessed be, and bye.